What's up guys, Ryan here. So I'm excited to bring another 2019 year in review video. This is another one that comes by request, and thank you whoever it was that requested it. I'm a man of my word. I said I was going to make this video and here it is. So we're going to be breaking down my Amazon sales. Now this is not my Amazon FBA sales. By the way, for those of you that don't know, I should just real quick break it down. There's a couple ways I sell on Amazon. There's Amazon FBA, which stands for Fulfilled by Amazon, where I prepay for products. I source them from overseas, and they're my own branded products. I get them imported into the United States and sent to Amazon fulfillment centers. This allows that little Prime checkbox to be next to my products in search results and makes it eligible for that Prime 2-day shipping, 1-day shipping, etc. And the cool thing about that is Amazon will store my inventory. Following an order, they'll pick, pack, and ship it, and it's almost completely passive for me. I just need to make sure the stuff is kept in stock and run ads and kind of monitor my competition and whatnot. It's not too crazy. The process to get started now with FBA, a little crazy, but that's a separate story. I'm actually planning an FBA mini series in the near future, so look out for that. If you're looking forward to starting your own FBA business, this will get you on your way. Maybe like next week, hopefully I can get that out. Anyways, I'm going to be talking about Amazon FBM sales today, and that's fulfilled by merchant. Now, with fulfilled by merchant, that process I described for FBA, that actually can work for fulfilled by merchant, except for you wouldn't send your inventory to an FBA warehouse, you'd send it anywhere else. And I'm specifically going to be talking about not prepaying for inventory, but how I do my FBM sales. For the most part, I do some non-print on demand, but the vast majority of my FBM sales are print on demand products. And with print on demand, hopefully you guys are familiar with that if you've been watching my channel, but that's where we're selling products that don't really exist until after they're purchased, right? So if I sell a t-shirt that has some funny slogan on it, and this is a bad example because I don't sell any FBM t-shirts through Seller Central, but theoretically if I did, I would just design it and create the product listing on Amazon. I would update my handling time to account for the fact that it's not a Prime product, right? It's not going to get shipped in 2 days to my customer. With print on demand, we need to pad our time so that following the order, whoever we outsource the order to actually has some time to like go grab the product, you know, because if it's a t-shirt, they'll have the blank t-shirts in stock in the certain like brand and color and size combinations, and then they feed it through that machine, they get the design printed on, and then they ship it out to the customer for us. And what's cool is like I use a company called Printful. I've talked a lot about it on my channel. They're my recommended print-on-demand production partner. With print-on-demand production partners, we farm the work out to them. What's cool is that their software integrates with our Seller Central account so that we don't actually have to like tell them to make the order. It happens automatically. I mean, the whole process is streamlined. It's a beautiful thing. And yeah, you should be taking advantage of it if you're not already. However, I should just backtrack for 2 seconds and say t-shirts are a bad example. I was actually talking to one of my friends from college who ended up joining my new print-on-demand course and said, hey, he told me he listed his first t-shirt for sale on Amazon. I gave him the big thumbs up. He felt very accomplished. I just said, hey, make sure if you're selling t-shirts on Amazon that it's through the Amazon merch portal and not through Seller Central. Because if you're trying to sell FBM t-shirts and competing with Amazon merch, you're going to struggle mightily. It's not that it can't be done, but you probably want to like carve out niches that Amazon merch will not let sellers upload to. You know, like sometimes their trademark automated detection inadvertently like false positives certain things that are not actually infringing, so maybe you sell them through FBM. I've actually done that a couple times now that I think about it, but I don't spend too much time trying to list FBM shirts through Seller Central. But yeah, if you guys also, if I lost you at like merch versus Seller Central, like there are different ways to sell on Amazon. The main way is through Seller Central. I mean, Seller Central is where I do my FBA and FBM products. It's kind of like the seller hub if you're going to be listing products on the Amazon catalog yourself or creating new products. There's also ways of selling on Amazon, like you can do wholesaling where you just sell other people's branded products, and it's really just kind of like a pricing war to win the buy box. But that's not how I sell on Amazon. I just do private label, FBA, and FBM. So with FBM, I'm using the Printful integration primarily to fulfill most of my orders. I'm going to show you the sales charts in a second. I do also use a company called Gearbubble, which that's not my recommended print-on-demand production partner. because Gearbubble charges you monthly fees to use their service, even though they make no money without their sellers. So it's a little weird that they then charge the sellers to use the service, and then they also try to make the sellers basically buy the resources they need to succeed. So it just doesn't make sense. Whereas like Printful's like letting you use their services for free and trying to help their sellers succeed for free. So I recommend Printful, and that's not the only reason why. I've done a breakdown before. I can go more in depth in another video if you guys want it. Just let me know in the comments about comparing print-on-demand production partners. It is something I'm pretty well versed in. I can at least talk from personal experience about Printful, Gearbubble, and Printify. So when it comes to breaking down what our true profit is from an Amazon sale, there are a few things we need to account for, all right? And at a high level, that is the product base cost. So this is what the like raw materials actually cost. Like if we sell a t-shirt, what are we paying our print-on-demand production partner for that t-shirt? There's the Amazon fee because they don't let us sell on their platform for free. And this can be variable based on like what category you sell in, as well as like it's a percentage that might be variable based on the category you sell in. And then it also is a percentage. So if you increase the price of your product, you're going to pay more. If you decrease it, like it's relative to the price of your product. So keep that in mind as well. And then also if you're advertising, that's going to be variable. You have to account for that. Now, I'm not really advertising my print-on-demand products. It's something I used to do through AMS, which is not Seller Central, Campaign Manager. Amazon has different ways you can advertise on the platform. It's not something I'd take time to do today unless I have like a really popular product. But anyways, I just want to make sure you guys understand. It's not like, let me scroll down here and show you. So a lot of times people show like a screenshot like this and they're like, look, I made $3,600 one day. It's like, no, you didn't. All right. That's not how this works. This is just revenue. You could sell $3,600 in a day and lose money. All right. It's been done before. Go to the Amazon FBA subreddit in December and January, and you can hear some crazy stories about people who have sold millions of dollars on Amazon in a year and lost money. All right. So don't be like, it's cool to see these numbers, but like don't get too caught up in them, right? This is just revenue. Profit is different. All right, even this. All right, so I'm going to show you my breakdown of orders that were fulfilled by Printful and my orders that were fulfilled by Gearbubble. They're the only two production partners I use for selling these FBM print-on-demand products on Amazon. So while Printful gives us this nice looking chart on our statistics tab of our account, and you can change your store, there's a little drop down and it shows you all of your different Printful stores. So what I did here is I set mine to my Amazon store. I do sell on .co.uk as well, and the person who requested this video asked me to cover both, so I will be showing you both. But just to make a note, guys, even this is not your true profits because they are able to see our revenue and deduct the costs associated with Printful fulfilling the product, which is the base cost of the product plus shipping. But they did not account for, I don't want to say they can't account for because they might actually be able to, but they don't do this, is taking out the Amazon referral fee, if you will, the fee that we pay to Amazon to capitalize on their traffic and on their brand by selling on their platform. So just know this doesn't even represent our true profit. All right, so, and you know what I should do is mention that the way that, now I'm going to move on to my actual numbers. But I should mention that the software that I use to actually know what my true profit margins are, I use this Amazon profit analytics software called Fetcher. Now it's a little bit easier to justify paying. It's actually not that expensive. It's like $19 a month, but it's easier to justify the cost if you are selling FBA as well. But yeah, just so you guys know, like with this software, it also integrates with my Seller Central account, so it's seeing all of the activity automatically. All I have to do is log into Fetcher, click the expenses tab, and then key in the base product cost for my FBM products. That's it. So it's very easy. And then for your FBA products, you have to include one other important number, and that is your inbound shipping cost. I think I've talked about that in my FBA videos. But anyways, I do have that new Amazon FBA mini-series coming. I will talk about Fetcher again because with FBA, where you're paying upfront for products, you really need to be on top of your margins because your money can drain very quickly if you do not know how to price your products so that you aren't losing money. Anyways, back to the point of this video. All right, so here we go. Here are my numbers. my Amazon FBM print on demand sales 2019. So in total, I did 2,152 sales on Amazon.com. 1,744 came through Printful, 408 came through Gearbubble. So that's the chart side by side. That's the total sales. My revenue generated, this brought in $49,337.89 of revenue. 43,824 came through Printful, 5,513 came through Gearbubble. So my Printful products do tend to cost more. I have been pretty upfront about the different product types that I sell primarily from each of these production partners. With Printful, it's a lot of mainly hats is my main product that I sell. And there's various types of hats, some with higher price points than others. With Gearbubble, it's mainly coffee mugs, shot glasses, and the occasional pillowcase. By the way, I should mention that with Gearbubble, I do not have to pay the monthly integration fees because when I initially signed up over 2 years ago, like 2.5 years ago, I negotiated that I could just pay an upfront amount and get lifetime integrations for, I don't have them for Etsy, but I have them for Amazon and eBay. So just so you guys know, but I also just didn't know that Printful existed back then. Otherwise, I don't know if I would have joined. I will say Gearbubble has an edge over Printful with like certain product types like mugs they're really good at, and shot glasses I don't think Printful even offers. So here you can see the revenue generated from each production partner side by side. And again, I pulled this data from Fetcher, my profit analytics software. So this is all accurate information. All right, so, and the reason I mentioned that actually is because this is where it really matters, is with profit, and that's probably why you guys are here watching this video. You want to know how much I kept. So I made $11,566.59 of profit selling FBM print-on-demand products on Amazon in 2019. So Printful accounted for $9,515 of that. Gearbubble accounted for $2,051 of that. So here's the side-by-side profit breakdown. One thing I should mention is like the newer products that I'm listing on Amazon's catalog through Seller Central are pretty much all through Printful. I'm not using Gearbubble as much. It's not that I couldn't stop and upload to Gearbubble, but the whole workflow with Printful, I'm just a little bit more comfortable with, like as it relates to my day-to-day, let's say, operations, like the time it takes me to create a new product on Printful and push it to Amazon, it's pretty fast. Like I mentioned, I sell a lot of hats. Well, it's not that hard to make hat designs, guys. Whereas like coffee mug designs, you may want to take a little bit of extra time and design like a cool thing into the mug. Whereas hats, like you have restrictions around what you can design because they have to be embroidered on. So just so you guys know, trying to be upfront about it. But yeah, the end of year total was $11,566, and this is just Amazon, guys. So I know I talked a little bit like maybe 2 weeks ago about my Dropshipped print on demand course, but it's all about making passive income through print on demand sales online, but maximizing ROI from each design that you make. And really the formula that I preach is take your designs, make them available on as many products and marketplaces as possible, because that should make you as much money as possible. Not that it's not also possible to like make one really good design that gets seen by the right people at the right time. We call that trends, right? And make a boatload of money from one design as well. I've done that in the past. Go check out my August 2018 income report if you want to see what a 20 grand profit, well, 25 grand profit month looks like. Thank you to that trend that I caught. And yeah, my course goes in depth, drawing from all the experience that I have over the last just under 3 years doing this. And it'll help get you started and then take you to an expert level, really. All right, and here we go. Amazon.co.uk, as promised. I used to use a Fetcher free trial to stay on top of my exact profit margins for .co.uk because I was also selling through the Amazon Pan-European FBA program. I stopped sending products into the UK because, oh my gosh, was it a headache. I think I talked about it in a different video, but it is a headache that to this day still pains me. So for this, we're just going to lean on the Printful statistics chart to see profit and just in your mind deduct about 16% from there as Amazon fees, because I was not going to pay a separate Fetcher account monthly fee just for Amazon.co.uk, especially since I'm not selling FBA products over there. So in total, through Printful on Amazon.co.uk in 2019. I did $4,634 in sales. The profit was $1,764 minus about 16%. So that's about, just say like $120. So unless my math is wrong, in which case you can just laugh at me and tell me I'm dumb in the comments. But that should be about what, $1,640 of profit. And yeah, not bad at all. By the way, guys, one thing that I should just mention is that Printful has what's called volume discounts. And if you are able to sell $5,000 or more in a month through your Printful account, they will apply a volume discount. The minimum is 5%, the max is 20% to your sales the following month. And there is not really an easy way of factoring that into your numbers. It's not that it can't be done. Like, it can be done in Fetcher because you can also specify date ranges and adjust the base costs of your pricing for those date ranges. But here's the thing, like, I have 14,000, well, more now than 14,000 FBM products in my Amazon.com Seller Central account. So I can't be going into Fetcher and adjusting manually to account for like 5% volume discount from Printful for certain months. So my actual profit is slightly higher because I have had volume discounts a couple months this year. I was getting the volume discounts pretty much every month until Etsy closed my account, which, by the way, I was thinking about this the other day, and even though I got banned from Etsy for no reason, if you guys didn't see those videos, faulty AI, if you want to call it that, I think I'm going to do a year in review for Etsy as well, just to convince people that while it sucks to be kicked off, Etsy is good money. All right, if you saw my December 2018 income report, I did mention that I was looking back at, did I say December 2018 income report? But if you saw my income report for December 2019, in it, I reflected on my Etsy sales from December 2018, which my profit was, I think, like $100 under $3,000. So guys, take advantage of Etsy if you're not. It's still worth selling on there. The Printful Etsy integration works like a charm. And if you're looking to get started, I have a free print-on-demand mini course in the description below that will get you set up. So yeah, stay tuned for that Etsy year in review video. And then I just wanted to show you guys, this is a blog post on ryanhogue.com. I'll put a link in the description to the post. I just wanted to show you guys that if you choose to use Fetcher, which there's also always a link in the description because it is my profit analytics software of choice for Amazon, which I highly recommend using, I show you how to make sure you're doing this the right way because I've been using Fetcher for years. So when you log in to your dashboard, click that sales and profit in the sidebar, and then here set your date range. Make sure if you're trying to do like a year in review like I did, set it from January 1st to December 31st, then hit export to CSV. Why is this image not loading? I might need to fix it on my website, but yeah, export to CSV right there. And then one last reminder, guys, don't forget to set your expenses. If you don't do that, there's no way for Fetcher to know what your actual like base costs are. With print on demand, you just need to set your cost of goods per unit. With FBA products, you need to make sure that you understand what your inbound shipping costs are and then set them as well. Each time you have a new inbound shipment, if your shipping fees are variable, like I said, Fetcher will also let you set an effective date range. This software, guys, every Amazon seller should be using. I was just actually stalking some guy's channel, and good guy, seems like he knows what he's talking about, but he was doing profit breakdowns for his FBA business in a spreadsheet, and I had some questions. Let's just put it that way. Anyways, thank you for checking out this video. If you liked it, do me a favor, hit that like button. If you have any questions, comments, feedback, requests for another video, whatever, hit me up in the comments below, and I will get back to you. And like I said earlier, if you're looking to get started with print on demand, go ahead and check out my mini course, which is free. Or if you just want to dive right in and learn exactly, like if you want to learn everything that I've learned over the last 3 years, my full course is available, and I promise it will not disappoint. All the feedback I've heard so far has been positive, and if anybody has like a question or something like that, I'm here to answer it all day. And I typically will just make a video that addresses it for the entire community at large. So check that out if you haven't already. I would look forward to seeing you in it. And yeah, guys, I'll see you at the next video.
Passive Income School is open. Enroll now at ryansmethod.com. Thank you.